Hi everyone, it's Julia Gale with Nourish Life Apothecary. I am a certified detox specialist, a raw foods cancer coach, and a lymphatic iridologist. I'm basically the eyes and herbs girl, and I'm here to talk to you today about why your pee is expensive. You're probably wondering, what is she talking about? Why are we talking about pee? And what does this have to do with anything? Well, you probably notice that when you take a lot of supplements, you know, everybody's on supplements, right? So this is why you want to listen to this video. This is why you're going to get some good information here. So stick around. It's going to be highly valuable to you. So, everybody goes and gets supplements at the health food store. There's shelves and shelves of things. You get supplements from your holistic health practitioner or your functional medicine doctor. And isn't it a little annoying that you are on so many supplements? Like, how many bottles do you have? Like, I have a ton. I have been on supplements pretty much my whole life. And this stage in my life, I'm not on that many at all. Like, I really took a whole bunch down to my basement and I really don't use them much anymore because I have learned the truth about what's going on with all these things. So, why is your pee expensive and what can you do about it? So, hang on, we're going to talk more. So, when you're taking a bunch of supplements, you're prescribed all these things. It's almost not better than just taking a bunch of big pharma stuff. Like supplements are there. A lot of the things you're given or told to go get, they're not even real. They're synthetic vitamins. Like they're not even based on whole foods. If you are taking things, you have to make sure that they're real vitamins, that they're whole food plant-based. Make sure they're even live if you can with live enzymes. And some of these supplements are synthetic and they're chemicals. They're no better than big pharma. So, how many bottles do you have at home? So, you're prescribed all these things, right? And so, do you notice that when you go to the bathroom, your color might be a little more vibrant? It might be more yellow. It might be a little orangey. Why is that? Well, you didn't really absorb anything. And frankly, your gut's probably a mess. It's probably full of sulfur, probably has mucoid plaque, probably full of the gut barriers and parasites and all the things that love to live there when we're not eating properly, when we haven't detoxed and cleaned out yet. So when you're taking all these supplements, they're not being absorbed. Most things are absorbed through your small intestine. By the time it gets to the colon, it's already on its way out. It's already been processed. It's already been absorbed by the body. It's on its way out. The rest of that material is the cellulose and the other things that's the waste. It's on its way out. So you really have to get into that small intestine. Well, that's the hardest place to clean. When you do an enema and those types of things, that doesn't get into the small intestine. That only cleans the colon. So how do you clean out that small intestine? Because if you don't do that, nothing is being absorbed. In fact, your food is not even being absorbed. And it's crazy. So many people don't realize that they have so much gut fermentation in their bowel that when they eat improperly, when they don't food combine correctly, they're creating alcohol in their gut and they're actually becoming alcoholics because of they're producing alcohol through their gut fermentation. That's a whole other topic. But when you have so many layers of things that have piled up in your gut because you've been eating on the wrong side of chemistry, you've been eating acidic side of chemistry for so long and improperly food combining that you've been built up so many walls of different microbiome. You've built up so many things that block absorption. Like our gut buddies, like we want them to live there, but we don't want them to be a thriving metropolis. We want them to be like a little small town, just a little village that helps out when they need to. We don't want to create a huge community of gut buddies that become mucoid plaque. They become a microbiome field that sits there and becomes almost plastic in our gut. So when you're taking all these supplements, most of them aren't even being absorbed. So number one, they probably aren't real supplements and real, and they're chemical to begin with. Number two, you're not even absorbing them, and number three, a lot of these things are isolates. So you're taking B vitamins, you're taking iodine, you're taking zinc. A lot of these things are isolates. So when you take things in isolation, it throws the body out of balance. And yes, you can be deficient in some of these things, but honestly, you don't need all these things in isolation. It seriously throws you out of balance, and your body has a hard time just pulling and picking and choosing in isolation. So, our answer to that is to be able to eat things in a more properly food combined, eating more whole foods, especially organic properly food combined, so your body actually absorbs them because your body knows what to do with them. And when you do that type of stuff, you start to break down all those biofilms and all that mucoid plaque in your gut. The more you properly food combine and choose whole food, plant-based things, you aren't adding to that wall in your gut. You start to break it down. You start to add more live enzymes into things. And guess what? Fruits and vegetables have the most live enzymes that they come fully packed with everything you need to digest them in perfect order. They are there for you, ready to go. Like you don't really have to do much to them. So your body absorbs them. They start to help break down that gut lining so you actually start to absorb anything you're taking. So once you do clean out your gut and you are on more of a whole food plant-based, if you have those things from the acid category, meat, dairy, some of those things from time to time, that's fine. You just have to compensate and get back into the 80% more alkaline side. So you don't keep building that gut barrier back up. And then you will find you don't need as much of these supplements that you think you do because really you've already gotten them from the food and you've already absorbed them so much that you don't need these supplements. So it's really something you have to dig deep into, do a great detox, get your gut cleaned out. You're not going to need all these expensive supplements, and your pee won't be expensive. You won't flush it down the toilet. So, we are here for you. We have an amazing community called Nourish Life Warriors. We give you all the tools to do this, and because it's hard to do this type of stuff alone. You've lived in a supplement town this whole time. So we want to be able to help you with this. We have an amazing community and we give you the tools and we teach every week to help you to learn how to alkalize and to get your body back into balance. It's called Nourish Life Warriors. So click the link below, sign up, put all your information in, then you'll get an email on how to proceed from there. And we'd love to see you in the group and love to keep working with you and teaching and training to help you heal yourself. So thank you for listening and talk to you soon.